So, welcome to the first weekly bimble, and we're here at the DTU, just north of Copenhagen. The DTU is the Danish Technical University. Now, it moved to this site in the early 70s, with the move completed in approximately 1975. It's one of the leading science technical universities, not just in Denmark, not just in Scandinavia, but across Europe, and is highly renowned the world over. Now, I'm not here today to look around the university itself, but to walk around the perimeter of the university site. This is a running track which runs for approximately 5 kilometers, and this will be the first of 2 videos. Students are mainly off on their Christmas holidays, as we are just entering the new year, 2021. So hopefully we shouldn't see too many people about, but ordinarily this would be full of bikes. Okay, as you can see here, we have the map of the running track around the outside of the university. And we're going to be following this over the 2 videos. We're starting here. This is a road that runs directly through the centre, and we'll be following it all the way around to here. And video number 2 will follow us around this lower half. As you see, there's quite a lot of construction going on. This is because there's a new light railway being built, a tramway, which will link the outside of Copenhagen in an outer circle. And this is being built and will come through the DTU complex. And it's also brought with it a lot of investment, so there's an upgrade of infrastructure, electrics, sewers, water pipes, gas pipes, etc. Okay, so you see a lot of these outdoor gyms here in Denmark. So you'll find people using this quite regularly. In fact, I've had to reshoot this, as when I arrived here originally there was some people using it, and well, understandably they didn't want to be filmed. As I say, this is a running track around the outside, and they often stop here, do some exercise before they run on again. So if you follow this path now, this is one of the main routes in for students. At the top end here there's a bus stop, and just over under the bridge there's another bus stop which goes on the freeway, and a lot of students coming in from Copenhagen are coming in this way. Okay, and here we can see the map of the DTU. Okay, so I found another map. So we started here, we've got to about here. So we've not travelled too far, about half a kilometre. As I was saying about the new Letbanen coming, and they're doing a lot of investment. This is a building site here for Hempel. They're building their new head office on this complex. There's part of it there, and a bridge across to the existing facility. Okay, this is quite an interesting area here. This is right at the very back end of the university, and this is where they do a lot of tests and experiments and things. I think a lot of these are not in use. You kind of hold it up here, you can probably see a bit. It's like a magnifier there for solar panels. There's solar panels on the roof being tested. There's bricks being tested as well. I know a lot of companies use them, use the DTU to do testing, both medical, engineering as well. And this is where they kind of do the long-term tests, see the results, and experiment with new things. Okay, so we've walked on a little bit further, and this is all the continuation of the Hempel head office being built. Here's the bridge I mentioned earlier, across the road. So the existing head office building, which has also been extended out towards the back. It is a huge building. Okay, give you a little bit of the scale of this building. This is the back end of it here. It's all the way down there. Just through the trees there at the bottom you can see the new building and across. It is a big building. So this is the mechanics department here. I'm just going to take a little diversion because there's often some older cars here that I assume have been worked on by the students. So let's have a little look, see what they have. A lovely old Volvo here. Original Mercedes G-wagon. German's answer to the Land Rover. Toyota Land Cruiser. A few things under tarpaulins here. That one's clearly a Mini. Looks like an original Audi A8. Some gliders parked up here as well. So as I said earlier, this is all also in the DTU area. They used to do rocket testing here. They had a rocket program. They had a rocket engine that they used to test. Very noisy indeed. I'm not sure they'll be allowed to do it now. They have the flats built there. Some more, I think this is administrative buildings here. But let's go and see whether we can see any remnants of that rocket. Okay, so all that's left is this container, which I think used to contain the rocket engine itself. And got a big blast board here. Like I say, I'm fairly sure they won't be trying it this year as soon as they have the new flats, but I could be wrong. So this is one of the dorms for the international students. These were built 2 years ago. They look quite comfortable, quite nice. Each student has an individual flat. There's a courtyard in the middle. It seems quite a nice area. As you can see, we're coming to the very top end of the university here now. You can start to see some of the residential area, the Danish houses here. This is still Kongens Lyngby, but we're on the way to Lundtofte now. Okay, so we can see the back end here, the courtyard, and some more of these Danish houses. Okay, we'd like to take a little diversion and have a look at this street. Some typical Danish houses on. I say typical, this is quite an affluent area, so they are nice houses. Walking up now along the second of the two international student dorms. Security guard just driving up there. Now, unfortunately, these dorms were built on the sports field. So if we just kind of turn over here, you can see what's left of the sports field. Okay, so we're at the top end of the sports field here. Got the clubhouse, changing rooms, climbing wall, basketball, football pitch down there. See the student dorms there too. Big pile of earth there where they'll probably be building another dorm. Some rugby posts just beyond those hedges in the distance there. Is beach volleyball. Interesting story with this building here. The DTU developed a self-driving bus which used to run around the campus. And it was housed here. And as far as I'm aware, it is now being given a route in Copenhagen where it can drive around, pick people up, drop them off. Completely self-driving, autonomous. So this big wall here is actually a car park. There's a car park that runs straight through the centre of the DTU. So let's go and have a look. Now, before the DTU was here, it was an airfield. Lundtofte Flyplads. And as I understand, so the story goes, one of the stipulations of building here was that they had to have the facility for there to be a runway that could be cleared quickly in times of war. Now bear in mind this was developed in the 60s and they finally moved in the mid 70s, so it was the height of the Cold War. And looking at the length and width, I can well believe that this could be a potential runway. So a little walk up. Look at some of the more university buildings. Oh, if we look over here, we can see the beach volleyball courts and a bit more of the sports fields. So you have the science blocks here, and a noisy crow. I have to apologise about the wind noise. I am filming on my phone, so as I get more followers, as I get more into it, I will invest in better equipment. So like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell, let me know you're watching. This really is a huge, long car park. These are all university buildings here. I think these are science labs. Spotted some stairs. Let's run down these and get back on track onto the running track. Okay, so we're back on the walkway now, the running track. You can see we're at the back of the sports fields here, and this is the beach volleyball. And over here are the science labs. So here you can see a little bit more the huge chunk they've taken out of the playing fields for parking, building. As I say, I think there's probably likely to be another dorm or building going up here. Here's again a more science labs here. So that's around the sports fields. This is a little crossroads here with the running path. An entrance in and out, a little bus stop here, and some more houses, so let's take a look. So we're kind of at the back of the science labs here. A lot of gas canisters by the looks of things. A few more crows. Okay, so we're coming to a entrance here for goods. See, we're still sciencey area here with some liquid nitrogen being stored. Some other gases here in canisters. Some loading bays. This is the chemistry area, of course. The DTU science show, they take around a little science show to schools, libraries and alike to try and get school children interested in science. And we can see you can escape up into the university there. So, we're coming up to the halfway mark, the centre point. This is the road that runs through the centre of the DTU. And this is where we stop for the day. So, I hope you enjoy it. The first weekly bimble. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.